Hey, welcome to Mark's Garage Channel. This is Missy. This is my 47 GMC. I've been working on this for over a year. If you want to see how far I've come with it, go check out my old videos and please like and subscribe. I want to get that's my rolling frame that I use for the cab. I want to get the bed on that. So I had to modify it a little bit. I had to clean out this bed of all the things I have stored on it, in it. And I really should start looking for a tailgate, huh? But as you can see, it's sitting on milk crates which are damaged. So it's about time to get this out of here. I can roll that nose out. And I'm gonna roll that other frame under there. We'll pull the bed out and get working on it. Hey, welcome back. So after my disaster with the windshield gasket and the windshield and all that, English Charlie said in one of his comments I should pivot. And I'm doing just that. I've got this bed moved up onto its frame for reworking, and I'm going to start working on this bed for a little while, take my mind off the windshield. But while I'm doing this, if anybody has any suggestions on which windshield gasket I should purchase, specific brand or source to get it, I know Charlie, you got yours over in the UK, so I'm not going over there to get one, but I know you bought a high quality one, US made. Anybody knows where I can get that in the States, let me know. And then in the meantime, what I think I'm going to start doing is cleaning out this bed, getting the last of the junk out of it, and basically disassemble it, get the rotted wood out, treat the rust that I can, evaluate those the sills, they're called, the cross sills. If they could be salvaged, I'll salvage them. If not, I'll have to replace them with some LMC aftermarket stuff, and we'll see how that goes. So I actually started experimenting with unbolting the 100 bolts that are carriage bolts that are holding this wood, what's left of the wood in. So I have to remove all these strips, then either make a decision if I can repair this metal, that metal there, replace it, what the story is. I think I can replace these with like angle iron. These I'd have to buy or patch. And I was thinking I could actually reuse some of these strips, but probably just best to buy a kit for $100 and be done with it. And the carriage bolts, I'm probably just going to cut through all of them. Carriage bolt set on LMC is like $50. So you're looking at 150 just in straps and hardware, let alone the wood, which is like $400. But I think I can use, I got a source for some oak I'm looking into that I found on Marketplace. So let me get on it and see where this goes. It took me a couple hours, but I got the most of the wood out. I still left it in the sides there, just because that's supporting the weight of the bed under there. It sits on those sills. See that this sill's all the way out. I think I'm going to try to maybe treat the rust and patch those holes. But if I want to buy a new sill, they're about $30 on LMC. So I'm still, considering what I'm going to buy and not buy and need to replace and not replace and patch. And I'm looking at this. This piece here, I think is an add-on. I'm pretty sure it's an add-on. They probably lost the tailgate and made something to hold a piece of wood there or something like that. So I'm going to take that off. And I believe this angle iron here, this one here, is bolted on. And that's not, there's the bolt right there. That's not original. I think the original piece stops right here. They call that, I think, a wear plate or something, a wear And that's available from LMC also, but it looked to me like it's just a piece of angle iron, so I'm not able to replace that. And then I could continue my hunt for a tailgate, which I believe mounts on this hinge here and that the hinge there. Now, LMC sells tailgates for, I think, quite a few $100s, but I'm hoping I can find a used one with some patina on it in red, believe it or not. But you never know, I might get lucky. Somebody might have one somewhere. But I'm going to treat all this rust up here with the wire wheel and then some acid, and just clean this up. And then when I'm debating what to do with the fenders. Obviously I want to pound out the dent as best I can, but I'm thinking I take the fenders off, clean the insides with the wire wheel and rust treat, and then paint the insides and make the insides look new, and then leave the patina on the outside. Because that's where I'm kind of going with this truck, is just leave the patina. But I'm afraid if I start taking fenders off, I'll never get them back on, or I'll ruin something. So, anybody got any thoughts on that? I'm all ears. All right, I'm finishing up for the day today. I took out those pieces of metal, the bent angle that was around there. There was a couple angle irons here that were covering this rust hole, this huge rust hole in the rear sill. So I went and looked up on online. A rear sill delivered is about $140. So I'm probably going to order a new one. That looks to be just a little bit too far gone for me to try to patch. It's, on 3 or 4 different sides. As I scroll over, it's the top, it's the back, it's the front. You can see it's just kind of far gone. So I'll get a new one of those. And I did spend some time with the wire wheel on these side brackets, and then the front sill and the A sill. They cleaned up really nice. That front one probably could use a little bit of patching, but it's pretty solid, so I'm going to keep that. And then that's a good place to stop for today. I'm going to see about getting some wood and just use it as a mock-up for at least for now, and maybe see about taking those fenders off, see what's involved in that. So it's a good place to wrap up. Thanks for watching.